What do you want me to say?
All right, what it do, man? We got ReeCee Raps. Welcome to Street Scoop.
Hey, what up? Thanks for having me.
Honestly, it's a pleasure, man. I'm honored. I'm honored. Where we at right now?
We're in University City, Charlotte, so we're right here by UNC Charlotte. We're in the middle of a shopping complex, but there's a pond, so there's ducks, there's goose, and everything is lit.
That's what's up, man. That's
Yeah.
what's up. It's beautiful out here, man.
Yeah, it is.
I'm glad you had the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to grace my platform. You have been very, very busy over these last few years.
Yeah.
You've been rapping for about, what, 2 years now?
Yeah, I'm coming up on 2 years. I recorded my first song on my birthday of 2018, so my birthday's coming up April 12th. So,
Oh,
yeah, it's been about. Oh, okay, Aries. Yeah, so it's coming up on 2 years since I've really been taking it seriously, but I've been writing on and off my whole life.
Um, and speaking of Charlotte, are you from here?
Originally, I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so birthday 412, area code 412. So I was born in the 412 on 412. I lived there for the first 13 years of my life. Then I moved to California. I lived in California for 6 months, Southern California, Temecula. Then I moved to St. Louis. I lived in St. Louis. I went to high school in St. Louis for 4 years. And then I moved to Kansas City. I lived in Kansas City for 6 years. And then I moved to Charlotte 2 years ago.
Dope. How did you like the city of Charlotte? So far, so good?
I feel like Charlotte is a really cool place to live. Out of all the places I live, it's actually my favorite because for one, I don't have to deal with like the harsh winters of the Midwest and of the East Coast. But for two, it's the first city where I have been out on the scene, and I love it. I feel like you could create what you want to see. If you find that there's nothing for you out here, you can literally make that and start your own events and build that culture in the city.
Dope. And you have actually done that so far. I mean,
Yeah.
so it's not just developments as a rapper, but as a business person.
Yeah, event curator, host, business person, all that. So yeah, I do Unplugged open mic. The dopest open mic in the city is at Brooklyn Lounge. We do it once a month, so it's 3 floors. We have an artist vendor market on the bottom floor where people can tap in with videographers, producers, different people in the music industry, whether it be managers or anything, like anybody. We have clothing vendors, artists need all of that. So tap in at our artist vendor market on the bottom floor. Then the second floor is the open mic, and then we have like the top lounge, and it's just really lit. We get a lot of dope artists in the city coming through. It'd be like 200-300 people there, so we be having it packed up.
Because you had a really big turnout the last time that you had. You said about 200-300 people.
Yeah, so it's between 200 and 300, so probably closer on the 200 side, but we really want to start hitting capacity. Once we come back in April, I know we're going to hit capacity because we had to buy a month or whatever, so people are going to feel like they got to come out. But last time, even with all the snow we had, it was a really good turnout. So
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about being able to transition from an artist to a host or a business person and accomplish events or just anything like that? Like, how do you feel about that? Especially being an artist yourself and knowing the competition in a city that's up and coming like Charlotte.
yeah, I don't really necessarily see it as competition in a way, because I mean it is competition, but it's really not, because a lot of times, well, I know for me, I'm in my own lane, so even if somebody is dope in their own right, I know I'm dope in my own right, so they could be dope, but nobody really does quite what I do. So I don't really feel it as a threat, because it's like, okay, yeah, that's dope, but then again, it's just not in my lane. So
Right.
I'm all about opening up opportunities for people, and to have that and be a part of that is beautiful. The transition was pretty easy. I felt like people came out, they supported it. It was pretty, like, instead of waiting for somebody to hire me as a host or hire me as something else, I just made my own events and hosted at those. And I do a jam session once a month just so people can create and vibe. It's stuff that I actually want to see and stuff that I would actually attend if it was me. So I have to attend though, because it is me.
Do you feel that you have excelled or grown in your own artistry by helping other people?
Yeah, I do. I feel like with my overall exposure and my brand, it did help because like there's people that have been in my open mic, like since we've been to Brooklyn Lounge, I have not performed. I've just hosted, you know, and it's like a lot of people wouldn't even be able to do that, to have that many people there that they really, that their groundwork got there, but not perform, and they're artists too. So some people don't even know I'm an artist, you know, some of the people that I meet out and stuff, they don't even know I'm an artist, and I feel like they'll just find out in due time. But I feel like it's helped with just who I am as a person. Just a lot of people know my name because of what I'm attached to and the events that I do. So
I mean, that says a lot. I mean, you really showed yourself as a host. And, you
know. Yeah, people think I'm out here hosting. No, but I am though. So.
What do you want me to say?
Street Scoop, Grandma.
Street Scoop.